Hello there, and welcome to the Long Kong English Channel, episode 18 for the 24th of April, 2024, and the topic perseverance. Coming up first, we'll just do a little sharing about perseverance. As always, you have some extra reading. This week, the reading is about why Hong Kong students might be so good at mathematics. For now, just enjoy the show. Even though you might not know what a tortoise or a hare is, you probably know their story. Most people don't seem to know the difference between turtles and tortoises or rabbits and hares, but they know that the slow tortoise beats the quick hare. It's a story about perseverance. One thing that makes perseverance easier is routine, or doing the same thing every day, and never giving up. Doing a little bit every day, it is possible to do big things. It can feel hard to work diligently when your goal is far away. But as mentioned earlier, if you also set small goals, when you reach those smaller goals, you find it easier to keep working until you're successful. So back to the story of the tortoise and the hare. Actually, you know what? We've done that. Let's try a different race. Human versus horse. You might think it is obvious who wins, and you're usually right. But it can be pretty close with humans winning some of the time. The trick is that it has to be a very long distance race, like a marathon. Humans have good endurance, but only if we don't do too much too quickly. It's how the turtle beat the rabbit, and how you can eventually do big things with a lot of small efforts. You simply need to have perseverance.
And now,
Real talk.
That's right, it is time for Real Talk. This week I've got some idioms about working hard. First up is an eager beaver. And this just means to be very excited and ready to work harder than other people. For example, the teacher might say, "The paper is due next week, but he's such an eager beaver, he turned his paper in yesterday." He worked faster, he worked harder than his classmates. Next up, to put or keep one's nose to the grindstone. And this just means to keep working hard, especially on long, boring tasks. For example, while her friends played games, she kept her nose to the grindstone. Now she's in the top 3 of her class. They played games, and she did lots of boring studying, but it worked for her. Last up, to burn the candle at both ends. And this means to work too hard or too often. For example, he's so tired because he's been burning the candle at both ends. While most people think it means burning a candle like this, it actually means someone wakes up too early and goes to bed too late. They're working too many hours. And that means they need to burn candles at both ends of the day, not both ends of the candle. They need to burn a candle in the morning because they're working before sunrise, and they need to burn a candle at night because they're working late into the night. So I hope you can use these idioms. They were eager beaver, nose to the grindstone, and burn the candle at both ends. This now has been
Real talk.
And finally, we are ready for the weekly mission. It's your chance to participate and maybe win a prize after you write your information on the front. Cut off the bottom of your worksheet. Write your answer on the back and place it in my box on the second floor right there. Students who share correct answers by 4:30 p.m. on Friday will be part of a lucky draw for a prize. Hopefully you don't have to work too hard on this topic, which is, what is something you have worked very hard on? When did you start? When did you finish? Or if you're not done, when do you think you will finish? And with that, it is time for the winner's circle. We're going to look at who has won for the best answers for last week's question. For this week's episode, please stay tuned after the video. Your teachers will share the winners with you after the video ends. So thank you to all who tried, and better luck next time. For now, this has been the Long Kong English channel. Thanks for watching.